Hi there, Dr. Michaela O'Connor here, your Denver Pediatric Chiropractor. Today we're going to go over a short video discussing why some kids get chronic ear infections and others don't. An important point to note starting off here is that while ear infections are common, they're definitely not normal. So the question lies then, why does your child keep getting ear infections? Well, I can tell you one thing. It's not because they keep walking through a cloud of bacteria. It's because fluid is accumulating in their ear. This inflames the tissue, and then stagnant fluid happens to be the perfect environment for virus and bacteria to set up shop. So why? Why are their ears not draining? Well, when you take a bite of food, it doesn't just drop into your stomach from gravity. Your esophagus is a muscle that milks the food down. That's why you can swallow even when you're standing on your head. Now, it's the same process in your ear. There's a muscle called the tensor veli palantini that is the key to all of this. Its job is to milk the fluid out of your ears so that it can drain down your throat. In kids with chronic ear infections, the tensor veli palantini muscle is spasmed and it's not letting fluid through the eustachian tube. So what is causing the tensor veli palantini muscle to be in spasm? Well, 9 times out of 10, we can trace it back to the birth process. The tensor veli palantini muscle gets its nerve supply from the very top part of your neck. This is also the most vulnerable part of a baby during the birth process, especially if there was a forceps, vacuum, or a C-section delivery, where there is a tremendous amount of pressure put on a child's neck. Nerves to the tensor veli palantini muscle get irritated, and it stops doing its job. Fluid doesn't drain, and the kid gets an ear infection. Now, the question is, do we think antibiotics can help with that? Does drilling a hole through your ear seem like the best option? Not really. And that's why the American Academy on Pediatrics and countless medical research articles had said for decades to not give antibiotics to kids with ear infections, because not only do they not help, they significantly increase their risk of getting future ear infections, as well as allergies and asthma. In fact, they say that you're better off doing nothing at all. So, what can you do about it? Well, the number one thing to do is to get the tensor veli palantini muscle working again. And that is where chiropractic comes in. With a gentle and specific adjustment, we can get the kink out of the child's neck. This restores the nerve supply to the tensor veli palantini muscle, and then the ears start to drain. It's a really simple process, and we see it every day. So, how do you know if your child has nerve interference? Well, it's really quite simple. In our office, we have this incredible scanning technology that can tell us whether or not your child's chronic ear infections is a neurological issue. This technology is NASA certified, and it is non-invasive, painless, no radiation is involved, and best of all, there is no guessing. The scan prints out a really, really clear view that will be explained to you by your doctor that will show whether or not there is nerve disturbance in your child's spine. You can see from this example that there is a lot of nerve disturbance at the very top part of the neck. Those big red bars are not normal and they are not good. This is a scan of a child who experiences chronic ear infections. After a few gentle adjustments and a rescan, we can see that that disturbance cleared right up. The ears were able to drain, and this child's no longer experiencing any ear infections. So, wouldn't it be great if your child was the next chiropractic success story? Wouldn't it be great if your child could live a healthy life and not have to worry about taking antibiotics and be scared of having to have surgery? Well, this can happen. Our office is located in Denver, Colorado. We are pediatric chiropractors and we specialize in cases just like this. If you're watching this video from another location and you're not near Denver, we have a great network of other pediatric chiropractors around the country that we would be happy to refer you to. Our information is on the screen here, so feel free to reach out. We do complimentary phone consultations with the doctor. And until next time, thanks so much for watching this video, and we look forward to bringing you great content such as this in the future.